Yeah, look at his stats. Holy crap, man. I want to know how we join the Crimson Rogues, baby.
Well, here goes nothing.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Kenshi Project Genesis, where we explore the completely reworked world of Kenshi in the Project Genesis Overhaul mod, restoring Ruka's honor and destroying the Holy Nation once and for all. And thank you guys so much for your continued support on the series. You guys have been absolutely amazing, and I really mean that. And I'm completely humbled by how many comments you guys have left for me and also for each other, more importantly, right, about your stories, giving each other feedback. It's really incredible, and my hat is off to you guys, seriously. And you'll see, based on who won, not really won, but basically who gets to come into the series next. I think you guys can probably all figure it out. Now, it actually was a lot closer than I thought. But you're going to find out later who that is. Pretty awesome, though, guys. Really cool stories. Absolutely amazing. If you're new to the channel and you're a fan of awesome sauce, feel free to subscribe. You damn dose, baby. Because we love awesome sauce. And we love awesome stories here, guys. Congratulations again to everybody on their stories. I can't wait to bring every single one of you in. It's so fun. It really is so cool. It's very time-consuming, but it's amazing to read it. So DeFake, we took off his pants because they make him run slower. I know, DeFake, I'm sorry. You got no pants on right now, buddy. But eventually we'll get you some pants, okay? All right, so here's here's pantsless DeFake. He's got his katana. And for now, he's going to kind of be leading the group in terms of positioning because he is nice and slow compared to the others. Now, he still runs at 18 miles an hour, which is fast enough to get through this area without any problems. So we're going to head out of here. And the kitty cat's going to come say hi. Hi, kitty cat. How are you? So hopefully she doesn't bump the mic. I don't think she's quite figured out that she can't bump the mic yet. But we're going to get out of here, and we're going to head to some more civilized areas where we might be able to find some more recruits along the way. I don't really know where we're going to find the recruit that we're picking up today because I haven't done any sort of like recon ahead of time or anything like that. But at some point, we will find a recruit that will work for this character, and when we do, we'll do our character intro. And so I'm hoping you guys will absolutely enjoy the one today too. I'm always open for feedback. And I really wanted to kind of just say thank you again so much to everybody who has been contributing to the stories. Now I know for some of you, like, you probably don't want to write as much, and really like just encouraging other people to to work on their stories and kind of asking them questions to sort of draw some of that information out of them. Anything you can do to light up the comments and really bring these stories to life is super appreciated, and it's been helping a ton so far. So again, thank you guys. I love you. You guys are all amazing, and I can't wait to see every single one of you come into this team, because we will get everybody in here eventually. Now, if we get enough stories at some point, we may not be able to, but I think as long as we keep it under like 20 to 30, right? I think we're probably going to go at least 30 episodes, I would imagine. Now, of course, the later you come into the series, the more of a handicap you're going to have, but that's okay. We'll do what we can to get everybody in. So let's see. We need to get back up over here, and we'll just make our way kind of back over towards an area that we can work with. Now, there is another update to the hotfix. I don't know if there was in the last episode. I don't think so. I think when we did the premiere, we were still on the first version of the hotfix, and Greg and company, Swishos and everybody, they all kind of, I don't know why I keep clicking. I think it's because I'm just trying to manually drive while I'm talking, because I keep clicking, the map, and then I go back to click manually. So anyway, I'm pretty sure that we're on the second hotfix for the Project Genesis mod, but it's listed as being, wow, this is an interesting piece of terrain. They're like, and the rain stops suddenly. So, anyway, let me click manually. One thing that we didn't check was Harold's Field. Now, I believe Harold's Field is actually, it'll still say version 1, by the way, the mod, so the hotfix anyway. So if you go in here and you go to options, and then go to mods, if you're running similar mods to what I am, emergency hotfix still shows up at version 1. It would be nice if that said version 2 or version 1.1. I guess you can't really change the minor version. It doesn't seem to show up. Maybe it does. Maybe it would say 1.1. I'm not really sure how the versioning works. Anyhoozle. They were kind enough to let me know that there's an update, and I went ahead and started using that. So anyway, let's get back to civilization, guys. Oh, Harold's Field. Right. Harold's Field. Here we are in Harold's Field. Now, I don't really know. It doesn't look like there's anything in particular here. I think what this is, and I think it's these things on the floor right here, right? There's these objects that aren't invisible. I believe that's what these are for. These are like spawn points for the assault, right? So this is where armies spawn when certain events happen, I believe. And I don't think there's any more of them, but it looks like there's definitely 6 of them or so, maybe 7 over here. And I think these kind of like, oh, there's even more. It just seems like they kind of clip sometimes, so you can't see them. But these are all like sort of spawn points that have very specific tags to them, effectively, that let the devs that are working on this project spawn in armies when certain world state events have happened. And then they have AI orders on the NPCs that will tell them to go attack stuff. So probably Harold's Field is going to like attack the Holy Military Base. I'm not really sure, but we'll be able to explore that here soon enough. So we're going to head back to Ironhaven real quick and just check the bar and see if we can find any recruits there. Oh my god, guys, talk about a freaking Easter egg. I had no idea. We didn't even come in here. So this is the police station, right? This is the police station, or I guess maybe it's the sheriff's office if we think about it. All right. We're in Ironhaven, and inside of the police station, there is an awesome looking Southern Hiver, it looks like. That's the chief of police, and his name is Chief Harper. Could this possibly be an Easter egg or an homage to a wonderful show that most likely most of you have watched? If you haven't, definitely check it out. Check it out. Stranger Things on Netflix. Absolutely awesome. Can't wait for the new season. I'm super pumped. All right, guys, we did end up heading to the adventure shop. It's sort of like a combination of adventure shop. What is it called? It's called the Travel and Repairs. There's a bunch of backpacks here, and even though these backpacks sort of have like, boy, that's an expensive backpack, but it is what it is, guys. I want to try out these new backpacks. Now, some of these absolutely just tank skills that we're going to want to keep, but -5 to combat skills isn't that bad. Now, it's kind of bad early game, but whatever. Like, that's, I want to see what these models look like, and give people a chance to kind of wear different gear. So I'm gonna give one of these to Defake, and we'll move backpacks around as we go, and we'll try out all the different models. So we'll look at the knapsack at some point. In fact, maybe we'll look at the knapsack first, because it's actually probably got less penalties, right? And so as we get higher in level, we'll think about trying out the Adventurer's Ragsack. So I think for right now, we'll just try out this Adventurer's Knapsack, or it's just called a knapsack, I guess, and we'll put that on Defake. By the way, please let me know if I'm pronouncing your name in a different way than what you would prefer. That's just kind of how I would see it. I'm also going to get him a splint kit, and I'm going to get him a first aid kit. Who else doesn't have? So he's got Ruka, she's got first aid. And we've also got first aid and a splint here. We do there as well. So that's good. So right now we've got everybody with some sort of backpack. The backpack on Vam is kind of limited, but that's okay. We'll keep that for now. And then, yeah, Defake has got what he needs, and Ruka does as well. So, and we're not really using much food, but one thing we want to do here, guys, is we actually want to start picking up some of these maps. Now, I didn't do this. I don't even think I picked up a single map maybe in my last playthrough in Celebrity Slaves, because I know where most of the stuff on the map is, right? But there's so much new stuff in this that I'm going to pick all this stuff up. Like, look at this glorious holy map. I don't know what that is, but it's got all kinds of towns. Like, I believe, like Dustermill, like stuff that I didn't even know was a thing. Misthold, Nomar, anything else? Pagunder, Raduna, Ruvenil. I mean, there's some new ones on there that I didn't even know existed, and I don't think they did. Shark and Swamp Villages, probably don't need that, but I think there's no reason to not pick these up, I think, because as we see more of them, like this one, I kind of know where all those are, so I don't think I'll pick those up. Yeah, I think I'll just pick up basically like the ones that, yeah, I don't think I'll worry about that. Lab Ruin's good, though. We can pick up those ones, because, whoa, how much was that, actually? Wait, what just happened? Did I just buy that and it disappeared? It looks like it disappeared, guys. Yeah, I think maybe I just bought that and it disappeared. Huh, interesting. So that ought to be something for the devs to check out. I'm not really sure what was up with that. Maybe I'll have to take a look at a log form or something. All right, well, let's go ahead and actually learn these. So I'll show you kind of how this works for players that don't understand how this works. When you, and you need to keep the map open after you do it, right? Because if I zoom out, we should see, you see over here, there's like a green outline, and then if we zoom into that, it'll show me that there's a ruin over here. So now there's a new location on the map that's unlocked. Now, if you get close to it, it'll unlock it on the map anyway. So I don't, like in my last playthrough, because I knew where most of the stuff was, I didn't even grab those. Because I don't really need to, because I know where they are. But in this one, let's grab this, right? Let's check this out. 18 locations, dudes. So let's take a look at the map here. Yeah, look at all this. There's Holy Nation stuff over here. There's a Holy Military Base, like right next to Obedience. There's Holy Mines right here, which this might actually be similar to the old position of, I think, Dead Hive Overrun. Ochran's Wall, I don't think that was a thing. Stack, of course, I know about that. Holy Military Base, I think that's the same. Duster Mill is just maybe changing the name. It looks like these are just changing names on the already existing. I think that's a new Holy Mine. I don't think that was a Holy Mine that was there. Anything else? I don't know if that was there before. And I'm not 100% sure on Alden. I do like that they gave names to these, right? Individual names. Ochran's Fist was there, of course, before. I should probably pause it while we're looking at stuff like this, because I had it on 2 speed. That's kind of unnecessary. Yeah, so it definitely looks like there's a couple new locations. That's pretty cool. So let's take a look at this backpack here that we haven't looked at yet. That's pretty cool. It's like just kind of a little knapsack. That's neat. I like that. So let's go ahead and head on our way. Where should we go next? Let's go ahead and head over to this way station, see if there's any recruits in the bar there. Maybe somebody with an interesting story wants to chat with us. Who knows? So we got everybody in formation here, and I think I already showed you guys at one point that if you hit F to go to faction, then go to AI, we've already got it set in military formation, so they should kind of form up behind Ruka, because I basically hit tilde, shift-clicked on Ruka so she gets deselected, right-clicked, and then went to follow. Don't hold down shift when you do this, otherwise it'll assign a job to both Vamrix and to Fake. We don't want that. We just want to temporarily follow, right? So that if they get in a fight, they don't continue to try to follow. All right, guys, we made it to the way station here. We got Ruka in the lead, and let's just take a look and see if we can find anybody that looks promising. Has it got a Scorchlander? Oh, that's not even a recruitable Scorchlander. What is this? A thief fence? Yeah, okay. This is Zep. Looks like a male. I think, man, it's so hard to tell whether that's a Scorchlander or a Greenlander with dark skin. You know, usually I try to like look at the eyes and kind of see, but I think I can't tell, guys. I think that's yeah, I don't think it's a Scorchlander. I think it's just a Greenlander with dark skin. What else do we got here? We got a Shek, we got a Hiver. We got another Scorchlander. Ooh, look at her. That looks pretty cool. She looks pretty sweet, actually. Nice, nice blend. Blend, I can tell you are not looking bland. I don't know if we actually went and checked out this outpost yet or not. Let's head up there and see if there's anything there that's worth collecting or selling or anything. Check this out. I wasn't sure, but I thought this might have been the place that we were on our way to. Now, this is pretty awesome because we have a bunch of weapons that we can potentially grab and take back to town and sell. Now, on top of that, we also have some stuff that we can potentially equip people with to use. Like this topper. Yeah, that's a pretty sweet weapon compared to what we have, because I think if we take a look at, like, what does Defake have? Oh, I guess not. Actually, Defake has a refitted blade katana, so that's actually pretty decent. But we can certainly start grabbing this stuff. I think we'll start picking it up on Ruka here. So we're going to try to grab the white stuff first, right? Because that's going to be higher quality. And everyone else will actually also follow her. So we're going to grab these ninja blades. I'm not going to worry about grabbing stuff like iron plates. I'm just going to grab weapons effectively. Why are we not grabbing that? Okay, there we go. What about now? Yeah, it looks like they were just outside. So these are old refitted blades. So old refitted blades is kind of the tier underneath, or not the tier, but the sort of like grade of weapon that's underneath refitted blades. So, and I think we've already got a refitted blade plank, got a refitted blade there, and I think we'll keep that ninja blade as sort of the backup. And then Defake has a refitted blade katana, so that's good. And let's take a look at the topper. 0.72 and 0.05 with a 1x on blood. And what do we have here? Yeah, not as good as bleeding. Doesn't have the attack bonus, but I think that's pretty good. It also doesn't have the plus 10% versus humans. And the thing is that it's 5 kilograms, right? So it's a little bit heavier. And it's not a big change really at all. And I'll try to demonstrate it at some point if we actually get to the point where I can. So he's still not encumbered, so that's good. That's actually what we want. Ruka is kind of starting to get encumbered. So we'll go ahead and fill up inventory here with whatever we can, and then start hauling that back to town to sell. Okay, so we pretty much cleaned up those ruins. There was one horse chopper in there that we just couldn't get to. I couldn't figure out a way to get to it, so that's fine. I think that probably has nothing to do with the mod. I'm pretty sure that's just a vanilla thing. It's just randomly placed in that building, and because it's sort of like crumbled, it just kind of randomly placed it in a spot that isn't accessible. So that's fine. No worries there. We got plenty of loot. Let's go ahead and take a look here. Yeah, we got just tons and tons of these weapons here. Ruka's pretty heavily overloaded. So if we need to sort of ditch some weight on her to run away, we'll go ahead and do that. But I think we'll probably just engage and not worry about it. I did move some of the stuff over to Defake because it turns out this knapsack actually stacks. I don't know how big the stacks actually go. I wish there was some way to tell, like if you moused over the backpack. I wish. So here's what I think would be really cool. Now, I don't think this is necessarily something from this mod, from Genesis, right? But the mod authors, the original mod authors that made these, what would be really, really cool is if they put the stacking size in the description, where it says a medium-sized backpack with a good weight distribution so you can handle more weight. It will hinder you a bit in combat, though. What I really need in there, because the game doesn't give you this in the UI, I need the stack size, right? That would be really cool to actually have the stack size of every backpack in the game in the description of the backpack itself. Now, that's kind of a bummer, because then if you update it in one place, you have to update it in two places, right? You have to update the stat, and you have to update the description, which is a bummer. And, yeah. The dry principle would apply here, and that is don't repeat yourself. So if you put something somewhere, you don't want to put it in a second place. But in this case, I think it would be nice to have from mod authors. So, all right, we made it to the hub here. We just want to do some selling. So let's go ahead and get rid of all this junk loot that we're just never ever going to use. And luckily, maybe I could hang on to. Okay, old refitted blade. No, we're not going to hang on to any of those. They're all junk. The hacker sure is nice because it's got, it'll work your strength and your dex, because it's got cutting damage and blunt damage, which is very nice. And it's got good armor pen. But I think we're going to stick with this for now. It is a bummer to have that penalty, but I think at some point we will probably switch to an equivalent hacker. So, like if we had one that was essentially a, these long cleavers though, they aren't as big, so they don't look as cool. I don't think so. That's usually why I don't use them. I'm going to keep the ninja blade in the offhand here for weapon 2 in case she gets sort of disabled and she can only use one arm, or indoors, and we definitely don't need any of this stuff either. And we're going to be martial arts. I think I might switch that up on VAM because there's so many people in the series that are requesting martial arts that I might just end up going katanas as an offhand with VAM. So, or something, right? Like a, like a blunt weapon or something. I'm not really sure. Maybe a long sword, something like that. But I think for now, I'll probably just, maybe go with this refitted blade katana on VAM. Because we're going to get so many people that are martial arts that I think I don't want to take away from the amount of sort of martial arts that we're focusing on. I don't know if that makes sense. I want to basically focus on your guys as doing martial arts, and I'll just kind of pick a weapon. Let's see. I think we're good. Yeah, we don't need this. We can sell this guy. And we can keep that topper and then kind of use this as our indoor weapon. Minus 15% armor pen. It's not as bad as the armor pen here. And it doesn't have any penalties outdoors. So it's more balanced in terms of attack and defense. So it doesn't have a defense negative. And it also doesn't have a bonus to offense. So we'll keep this. It's a little bit heavier, so it'll work a strength a tiny bit, because you can see it's got 0.05 blunt there. It's not going to work strength really at all, though, guys. So it doesn't really apply that much. As our dex levels, though, we will be able to wield this thing pretty friggin' quick. So, and then we can sell this statue and these iron plates. I did pick them up because they stacked. So. I think that's everything, right? Yeah, that's everything. So we're good. Now let's do some exploration around town. Oh, actually, let's have everybody follow Ruka, and then Ruka can do some exploration around town. Now, I wonder, are all these people out here that we can talk to? Who's this? Like, I think these people might just be shop owners. It's hard to tell. Like, I wish there was something in their name. Oh, you know what, guys? What I didn't think of is you can just look at their job. It just says patrolling town, though. It doesn't say, like, that they're a shopkeeper or something like that. Who's this? Another Holy Nation outlaw patrolling town? Are they just another vendor? Yeah, it looks like they're just another vendor. So that's okay. No big deal there. I do wish there was a way to tell, though, like if they were somebody that was, like, just someone in town, or if they were a shopkeep. I think probably if it says patrolling town, they're most likely a shopkeeper. I don't know if that's indeed. Oh, this person looks cool. Let's just check and see if they're a shopkeeper. My guess is yes. Yeah, they are. Okay, cool. Ooh, a standard grade leather shirt. We don't really want to buy that stuff yet, though. We want to hang on to our money just in case we end up running into a recruit here in town somewhere. Here's a bar. Let's get in here and check out the bar. Because remember, last time we were here, we checked the bar during the day, or at night, sorry. These are also people just patrolling town. Well, that person's got a bounty. Well, that's interesting. Hey, traveler, you got a moment? What's up? I used to be a farmer for the Holy Nation, but recently was branded a heretic, and lost everything I owned. Let's see. Didn't think you were gonna. I didn't think you were gonna sell me a sob story. Bye. Yeah, we're not gonna say that. Come on. What did you do? For feeding a starving man. That doesn't seem so bad. He was a sheik in the eyes of a paladin. He isn't even a man. Ah, okay. Now that makes more sense. So this should say, ah, okay, now that makes more sense probably than no. I don't know who's doing the quality control in the dialogue here, but that's why you do code reviews, so somebody checks your code, you know? Just giving you guys a hard time. Just giving you guys a hard time. This is awesome. I'm loving it. Disgusting. You fed a sheik? I would have done the same. I'm glad to hear another person feel that the same way. Of course, Ruka is a sheik, so it makes sense she would feed a sheik, right? Maybe there could be some different dialogue in response to what a sheik is saying. I don't know. We'll share... Oh, we'll check our people, same as everyone else. Okay. Anything to piss off the Holy Nation. Amen to that. So why not join me if you have nothing? I would love to, but I owe someone a lot of money. What if I pay off the debt you owe? What if I pay off the debt for you? Guys, I swear I can read sometimes, really. I couldn't ask you to pay off 6,000 cats. Huh, that's pretty good. Is that all? Here, take it. All right, let's pay the 6,000 cats. Why not? That's awesome. Okay, so now I need to do a little bit of tweaking, guys. So I'm going to do some tweaking and then bring you back when the character's ready to be looked at. All right, guys, welcome to the Team Zeka. Super excited to bring you on board. This was Oblivion Otaku's character. Great story, lots of interaction. I think that was really, there were lots of people who had really, really amazing stories. And he had a couple parts to his, but primarily I think what was really cool was the interaction between DeFake and other people that were contributing to his stories and giving him story ideas, and then he was responding and pulling more ideas out of them. It was really just a really cool interaction, and I love collaboration, and so he ended up getting... it was really actually quite close. There was a really close second place, and then basically on... episode 2, he also went in there and was talking a lot with people, and so it was just like he just pulled ahead at that point because he was really interactive in the comments in both videos, and it just was awesome. So it's super great to have you on the team. And essentially, I tried. Now he had sent me a screenshot of his character from his other game, and so I tried to get it as close as possible. If it's not accurate enough, you're more than welcome to send me a template that I can import, right? If you guys actually export your character using the export button and save it. So if I was to hit export right here, it exports it to this, right? Data, character, bodies, export zeka.bod2. That is saved under your Kenshi folder, right? Your Steam Kenshi folder. So if you look in that data directory, right? When you export this, it'll show you the directory that it's in. If you grab that file and give it to me in our Discord, I can actually import your character exactly the way you want the character to look, and I am perfectly happy to do that. I actually would encourage it if you want to do that. So we've got Zeka ready to go here, and I'll go ahead and take the clothes off here just so you can see the hair. It's as bright red as I could get it. It looks almost exactly like the picture. I don't think I got the face quite right, but I did get most of the features, I think, pretty darn close to how the screenshot looks. So I'm super excited to have you on board. And you know what else, guys? We need to look at Zeka's backstory. Now, this is quite long, so I will attempt to read it in short order. I may be doing a couple takes if I get it wrong, so bear with me. You'll probably only hear the take I get right. So, Zeka's father was a member of the Holy Nation militia who landed in jail after stealing cats for his family. Zeka and her mother fled to the hub. Which is kind of cool because we ended up finding her in the hub too. I didn't do that on purpose. It just sort of happened. Zeka's mother succumbed to a deadly illness, and Zeka was left to fend for herself. She swore on her mother's grave that she would save her father from imprisonment or die trying. She started with honest work as a copper miner, while under constant attack by bandits. Fed up with mining, she used what little cats she had, along with her wits, to gather companions for her new quest. Roughly 6 months later, Zeka had founded the city of Arcadia in Stobe's Garden. This became the new home for her Copper Legion. Zeka was now a warlord of an entire empire funded by hashish trade with tech hunters and the United Cities elite. Eventually, Zeka heard rumors that her father had been sent to a new Holy Nation prison in a distant land across the sea. She left her empire and her friends behind, which included Ruka at the time, to find her father. Little did she know that the rumors were simply a ruse concocted by the Holy Nation to lure the warlord away from her palace and to weaken her defenses. Zeka was ambushed while away and barely escaped, only to find herself alone, adrift at sea, and with only a shred of her life left in her. Eventually, she landed her small craft on the shores of Kenshi, greatly enfeebled. She learned of her empire's fall during her absence. She knew she would have to find Ruka at any cost, and together they would crush the Holy Nation once and for all. So again, welcome to the team, dude. Super glad to have you here. Whoa, oh, that was interesting. All right, absolutely cool. So I think it's pretty important that we find you a helmet that shows off your hair. Let's see what your speed is. 18 miles an hour. Do you have a weapon? You do. You've got a staff. Now, I think Zeka said that she was going to be martial arts, so we're going to go ahead and sell that. Absolutely. So let's get everybody following Zeka, because Zeka at this point is actually the slowest person on our team. So let's find one of these nice and convenient street vendors. Is this one also one? Yeah, that's kind of cool. It's hard to tell which ones are which, but it's nice that there is one right here. So that's actually really cool. And these leather shirts are certainly better than what she's got. But I don't think we're gonna grab that as of yet. We're gonna check some of the other vendors first. Of course, we only have 782 credits, so we probably won't be buying anything at all anytime soon. I think the first thing we should do is go ahead and head over here to the Shinobi Thieves and see if there's any gear that we can afford. It's highly unlikely, so we'll probably just have to go find some bandits and stuff to kind of loot as they get taken out. And we need to start doing some combat, right? We need to start getting in some fights so that we can get some XP on everybody here. Let's see, where's the vendor? I'm always looking for the backpack. There we go. All right, let's see. I'll show you. Let's trade. Oh, I wish we had 2,500 cats, guys. And a Mark III Nodachi. Woo, those are so expensive, though. Look at that guardless katana, though. That's mid-grade salvage. Never mind. Absolute trash. What? What is this? Black leather armor. Wow. The coverage ain't super amazing on the arms. What is this? What Jonin pants? Oh, dude, some of this gear, guys. Seriously, I'm getting all excited. Oh, look at this. This is the kind of helmet she actually had, or Otaku actually had on his character, his original character. So, or wait, no, he had the what, I don't remember what it's called. It's the one that's not the armored hood. It's basically the armored faceplates, maybe? So we're going to have to keep looking around for armor. I don't think we want any of this stuff. We're going to want something like this. Yeah, man, there's so much cool new armor. So your look might be a little different than what it was in your own playthrough. So we will continue to search for stuff to wear. Oh, now those. We might as well pick those up, right? Why not? Those are cheap as hell. Yeah, let's pick those up. We can see what they look like. That's a little expensive, though. So, yeah, it seems like we can really only afford to probably pick that up, and these are too expensive as well. So, Assassin's Rags. Those are pretty cheap. But I think that's a little bit heavy, and the martial arts gets a penalty, so I don't think we're going to do that. We'll pick up the Jonin pants just to see what they look like. Why the heck not? Let's do it, guys. Let's put those on, and we'll sell these guys back at another vendor. How much is this? 1,700. Yeah, they're too much. That's fine. Okay, cool. Let's head over to a vendor to sell those. Before we do that, because you guys don't need to see me sell. Whoa. Whoa, that's bootylicious, baby. Let's get out here and check these out. That ghetto booty was sticking out, that's for sure. That's kind of cool. That's actually a really neat look. What's it marked as a skirt? No, it's just Jonin pants. That's interesting. Why does it look different on females, I wonder? I don't know if that's even possible, if there's a different model you can set for males and females. I'd imagine there must be because of different anatomy shapes, but I'm not sure. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and sell that and make our way to, I guess, to another town. I mean, we need to, I think what I really want to do is I want to start heading over to AdMag, which is around over here, and hopefully avoid some skin spiders along the way. And see if we can start working on potentially getting some faction. Ooh, man, that looks so cool. Check that out. I really want some armor. Like, that is amazing looking. Yeah, super cool looking. We should actually, I don't know if we can talk to these guys, because we were here before, right, guys? But it didn't seem like we could actually talk to anybody in their faction. I really wonder if we can talk to anybody. I think maybe we already checked. It doesn't seem like it. Yeah, none of their guys will let us talk to him. Is this private? It says it's public. I say we head in there and check it out. Let's see what's going on over there. Maybe there's an NPC on the bottom floor that we can talk to. Or maybe they'll just kill us. Who knows? Let's see. Let's see what's going on in here. Because it said public. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's... Yeah, there's nobody in here we can talk to. Okay, well... devs, maybe if you're watching this, guys, you can kind of chime in and let me know if that's sort of a faction that's in progress, or if we'll, later on in our journeys when we're looking, as long as we keep our eyes open, maybe we'll run into somebody from their faction that we can actually interact with. That would be really cool. A lot of this stuff is still in progress, guys, so some of the dialogue and whatnot won't be ready to go yet, but we'll get word from the devs on what's ready and what's not. I just wanted to point out a very interesting bug since I'm here. It looks like there's an NPC that's actually kind of just stuck right here. And they're kind of like, in the side of this building, and this might be something that they can't really prevent because it might have just pathed into that. But it's kind of interesting that, you know, when you pause it, you can interact with them, and then eventually get up to them and buy stuff. But when you're not in that menu, they're just, because they're stuck right there, they're just bouncing back and forth between, you know, being down below and up above. It's kind of funny. Yeah, this is what I'm looking for, guys. I wanted to buy some of these wooden sandals to get for Zeka. All right, guys, we're just about, we're kind of heading over here to Vane's Pass. Left the hub, got about halfway there, and we ran into a big group of dust bandits. Now, or sorry, not dust bandits, hungry bandits, or starving bandits, I think. Yeah, starving bandits is the faction name. Now, here's the thing. We're going to lose this fight. I don't care at all, not even a little bit, because we need to get into fights. We need to get our defense up. These guys have pretty crappy skills. Some of our guys, you know, like Vam has pretty bad skills. You know, Defake, he's actually got better skills than they do. And Zeka, you know, martial arts is 8, so who knows? We might be able to take it. Dodge is 0. Oh, I should show you, too. I actually did put the assassin's rag. So Defake is actually completely naked in terms of armor. So he's going to take a bit of damage, but we're not going to, I don't think it's going to be a problem. We're going to have somebody wake up and be able to first aid everybody. And so we're going to go ahead and take this fight. It is a little bit risky in a way, but that's fine. It really is not a big deal at all. And it looks like we're just going to, it seems like we're going to pull one of them here. So we might actually just try to fight one of these guys at a time. Looks like he's still coming for us, which is great. Okay, this is perfect, guys, because now what we can do is just get in here and fight this dude. Oof, chest hit. Thanks, Vam. Appreciate it, buddy. Yeah. That is definitely going to happen. So let's get in here a little bit and watch the fight. Zeka's coming in first, punching right in the face. Woo! All kinds of hits coming in. Ruka, Defake, everybody's getting hits in. So it looks like Vamerix is actually trying to pull here again, and that's fine. But Vam, why don't you come over here? Oh, actually, why don't you go ahead and pull? Let's see, who needs... He still needs some medical attention. So let's go ahead and actually just tell him to pull. Go ahead, Vam. Go ahead and pull, buddy. And one thing I think you can really try to do is, see, he's going to try to run away. Oh, no, he's not. He's close enough now, so we're fine. So I think what we'll do at this point is everybody's going to be sort of trying to fix him up. Now, Vamerix is going to continue to get hits here. Man, Zeka just getting in there, trying to get some kicks in. Defake getting a good hit. Zeka coming in with a chest hit. Oh, Ruka following up. Gets parried, but Defake and Zeka both get hits. There comes Ruka with the... Oh, nice. Man, looking so good, guys. Looking so good. Look at this. Already taken down one at a time. No problem. No problem. We were trying to loot this guy, and we got caught stealing, so of course he got up, and he's going to fight us, but that is okay. I think our group is just going to absolutely hammer him. Oh, gets a good hit in on us, but we're returning fire. No problem. Zeka knocking him out. All right, here we go. We're trying to pull another one. Oh, we got a few of them. Actually, we got a lot of them. That's perfect. That's great. Okay, so we're probably going to lose this fight, but that's okay. We are going to take as many licks as we can before we go down. Getting some good hits in there. Lots of blocks, though. Now comes the time where we're pretty much going to get overwhelmed and absolutely just get hammered. But we're going to work on our defense, right? And even Vam over here is going to get absolutely hammered, and that's okay. Everybody's going to get KO'd, I'm sure, at some point. Ruka is definitely going to be taking a lot of hits because she's got taunt on, so... Ooh, got one going down there. Oh, look at that cleave by Defake, man. Absolutely hammering these guys. Boy, Vam is just getting slaughtered over there. Zeka in the back just getting crushed. She's doing her best to hang in there. Defake just getting in there with that topper, doing great damage. No problems. I mean, we're going to go down at some point, guys. I don't think there's any way we're going to survive this. Defake doing okay, taking 2. Look at Ruka just challenging 7 of them. Big wide swing. Oh, and Ruka goes down. Zeka's down on the ground, too. Defake is doing his best to hold on here. Vam is just getting absolutely clobbered at this point. Defake as well. Defake, hang in there, guys. Hang in there. Ruka's getting back up. Gonna rejoin the fight, hopefully in time. I don't know. Can Vam hang on? Defake, stay up, buddy. Wait until Ruka... Wait, what's going on with Ruka here? Oh, she got KO'd again because she tried to come over and join and somebody aggroed her. That's usually what happens. Ruka's up on her feet now. No problem. Zeka's trying to get up as well. Ruka down again. Down again. Well, they're gaining toughness at least. Oh, Vameric's, man, poor guy. He's just getting absolutely hammered. Now, what I could do, guys... Oh, Ruka's on her feet. Ruka's... Oh, and she's down again. Okay. Okay, let's take a look here. We got to be real careful here, guys. Oh, to fake. Oh, everybody's slow. Ruka is getting up already. She's at minus 13. We do not want her to go down again. I'm going to turn taunt off. I'm going to put hold, passive, and sneak on. Now, it may be too late. It may be too late for Ruka, and we may have just burned ourselves here, guys. I should have had at least one person stay back so that when they got knocked out, it wouldn't be an issue. Because if we do not want to go below our KO point. So if Vam goes down... or Defake goes down at this point because we have a couple people that are so low, we're going to have them just chill, right? Now, you need to be very aware of that because these bandits are generally hitting us for about 25 to 26, right? And so we don't want to go down below minus 23 on Defake in any of his vitals. So he's doing okay. He's probably going to lose a leg here in just any minute. Probably not permanently, but we don't... If we get one more hit in the chest on Vam, he's probably going to go down. And if he does go down, we're going to tell him to stay down. And Zeka as well. I don't think it matters at this point with Zeka. Actually, it looks like it does. So we're going to go ahead and basically turn on sneak. We don't need jobs. It's fine. Yeah, we don't need jobs on. And I turned off taunt because I don't want taunt messing with whether or not they get back up, right? Okay, so as soon as Vam goes down, and also I think, let's see, who has the food? It is Defake. So as soon as Defake gets knocked on his butt, which I think we're going to do it preemptively, because as soon as they get knocked out, they're going to have their stuff taken. Their food anyway. I don't think they actually take weapons, but they will certainly take the food, I believe. I don't think they'll take anything else. Maybe they changed that in the mod, though, guys. I don't actually know, so we'll see. Now, Ruka is up. Zeka, it looks like, is getting up, too. Vam... Oh, Vam is down. Dude, you cannot go down again. You got to go hold, you got to go passive, and you got to go sneak, dude. You guys, you can't be getting up anymore, dudes. Yeah, you can't be getting up anymore. We got to stay down, guys. They will usually get up if there's one person left. So I'm hoping that he gets knocked out nice and quick. Let's go ahead and check everybody. Just make sure that everybody is on hold, passive, and sneak. Because we really don't want them to get back up again. Because they are in trouble at this point. Yeah, Vam's trying to get back up again. He did get knocked back out, so that's good. We want them to get aggroed and knocked back out before Defake. Because Defake, since he's so strong, is actually managing to stay up. Now, okay, now he's down. He's down. He's playing dead. That's good. So let's go hold, passive, and sneak. That's what we want. Now, they are going to try to loot, it looks like. Hopefully they don't actually end up getting anything. Let's watch Zeka. They shouldn't take anything, I don't believe. Because we protected the food by putting the food that's in the backpack in the inventory. But we'll find out if that's the case. Okay. So at this point, they should start healing themselves. And if they don't, we'll wait until they get far enough away. And then we'll get up and start healing ourselves. Now, Ruka's in a recovery coma. And that's what we don't want our whole team to be in a recovery coma, right? It's okay if one or two members are in the recovery coma, but we want to have at least one person who can get up and heal everybody. All right, at this point, people are starting to kind of get up. I've turned off hold on everybody and sneak. And now we're going to basically... Why is Defake not doing anything? Oh, because I don't have his backpack equipped, and that's where his stuff is to heal people. So now we're going to start healing everybody and getting them all taken care of. Because we don't want anybody to die. Look at that stomach, man. Recovery coma for sure. Gonna be asleep for a while, Zeka. But look at the toughness, right? Zeka's toughness is 22. It was at 0 when we started that fight. Look at that. 19 toughness, 15 toughness, 22 toughness on Vam. Now, Zeka's might not have been 0, I don't know. But it generally goes up pretty darn fast when you get back up during combat. And the more enemies that are near you when you get up, the faster it goes up. So... And then what I'm going to do here is I'm going to select everybody. And then I'm going to right-click on someone. No, I can't do it. I was going to try to basically splint with the entire group, right? Once Vam is kind of like finished healing himself, we should be able to splint somebody. It doesn't look like it, actually. That's fine. So once these guys are all healed up, we'll pick everybody up and get them back to town and get them healed. All right, we've got Vamerix and Defake carrying Ruka and Zeka right now. I like that, Ruka and Zeka. That sounds cool. So anyway, we're taking these guys back to town. What's going on here? It looks like Vam might have gotten stuck on something. Yep, absolutely got stuck on terrain. That's fine. That's one of the things that you run into with the follow command. Doesn't happen that often, but it does. So anyway, we're heading back over here. They are absolutely hammered. They're super slow because they're carrying heavy people and gear, and their legs are actually destroyed. So we're going to have to get them back over there. The interesting thing is I don't think we have enough money to heal them at the robotics bed, so that's going to be a bit of a challenge early game, so before we have money. So we're going to have to figure out a way to get around that. But for now, we're just going to head back to Ironhaven and get everybody healed up as fast as we can and then head on our way. All right, we made it to Ironhaven. We're just going to get everybody up here and get them put in bed, get them all healed up, and then I'm going to have to try to find a way to make some money, really, right? Because if we don't have any money, we can't exactly get the skeletons repaired. So I think we're going to have to kind of run around and find people who are... whoa, what is this? Oh, it's actually just a guard. That's interesting. Hanging out in in the Shinobi Thieves Guild, so that's kind of funny. So anyway, we'll get these guys all healed up, and then we're gonna have to essentially maybe try and see if we can get some. We'll go sell some of this stuff so we're not encumbered anymore. But we're gonna have to try to use Defake and Vam to go find some willing victims to pull to the guards or something to get some money so we can repair these dudes, because otherwise, we just can't, we're going to have to wait for this damage to repair itself. Now, it will regenerate itself over time, but it takes a while, so I don't think we can really rely on that. All right, so we're in the police station, and there's a bunch of bandits up here, including the Hungry Bandit leader. These guys don't need the stuff they have on them, right? I mean, a lot of this stuff is worth almost nothing, but, you know, stuff like the weapons and whatnot, they don't need that. And it turns out nobody gets mad at you for stealing this stuff off the bandits, so we'll go ahead and do that. Okay, so we've made a little bit of cash, but it just ain't enough, right? Like, we sold that stuff, and, you know, the one weapon, I think there were like 3 total weapons in there and like a couple pieces of crap armor. It just isn't lucrative enough, right? We need to find a way to make some real money. Oh, you know what we didn't check? We didn't check and see if those guys that we knocked out had any bounties on them or anything, so I think we'll probably end up doing some scouting. You know what we didn't look at, guys? There was something up. There was a strange camp up here. I can't remember if we actually took a look at it last time. I don't think we did. Let's head up there and take a look at it. That's what we're going to do right now. Now, we don't have our full team, but those guys, you know, they need their beauty sleep, so they're going to be there for a bit, guys. So right now we're going to continue our adventure with just Defake and Vemorix and see what we can find up there. Now, we may have to come back for reinforcements, but we're fast enough right now that we've kind of healed our injuries that we can run at 21 and 24, so we'll be all right for now. If we need to run, we'll run. So this is kind of cool, guys. It looks like there's just sort of like a little shrine to Okran up here. Okran. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it seems like Okran, maybe. I'm not really sure. Probably depends on where you're from. I can't really... So, oh. Oh, let's see. What can we do here? There's Brazier. There's also a sitting box and a camp bed. Oh, that's kind of neat. You can actually just use this bed for free. That's pretty sweet. I would be surprised if anything happens if we sit here or sleep here, but who knows? Maybe there's an event that'll trigger. Let's see if the gods come down and bring us some luck or something. You never know, guys. You never know. That's cool. Maybe somebody can let me know if there's some significance to this shrine other than just a neat little place to rest your bones. Oh, what is going on? What? What is this? What is this? A Crimson Rogue Elite? Did we trigger that? Or is this dude just coming to say, what's up? I don't really know. Oh boy. I hope this guy doesn't aggro us. That would be a bummer. It looks like he's just turning around. I kind of sped up time to see if he'd come up here and talk to us, but he's definitely not talking to us. And I think it's probably a good thing that we're not aggroed on these dudes. Yeah, look at his stats. Holy crap, man. I want to know how we join the Crimson Rogues, baby. Alright, well, not much we can do there. I think we're going to keep heading our way down to AdMag and see if we can find anything interesting along the way. Okay, guys, we've got everybody all healed up. Ruka and Zeka are at full. Now, our skeletons still, of course, have some damage there, but we can't really do anything about that at this point. And they do heal over time, so maybe we'll get lucky, and they'll heal by the time we get over to AdMag. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to just show off a little bit of a bug. Hopefully the devs are watching this if you guys see this. Now, I don't know if this is something that you guys added, like this terrain up here. Like this really cool looking cliff system. I'm not really sure. But here, let me just show you what happened when I did it the last time. So we're going to unpause this. And then Ruka essentially is just going to run right through this terrain. So there, whatever's going on here with this nav mesh, it definitely is, you know, these added pieces. Now I'm guessing it's because you can't really modify the nav mesh. I'm not really sure, so you'll have to let me know what's up with that, or if that's something you can fix, or if that's... I don't know if that terrain feature was actually in vanilla. I'm guessing that terrain feature was added. It looks like it was kind of added on top. But yeah, I'd be curious to see what you guys think about that. Here's something else I don't remember seeing before in sort of the vanilla, as far as the Shek goes. Now these are patrols of Shek that look like they're moving around. And it looks like they're just kind of Shek warriors, which is what we would expect. A pretty significantly strong group of them. They're not really wearing any chest armor, though. I wouldn't have expected that. I would have expected to see these guys wearing similar armor to what this 100 Guardian is wearing. Maybe this is intentional, but all the Shek guards I've ever seen in towns have always got, you know, a top on. So maybe these tops were omitted on this group by accident. I'm not really sure. But this is what I'd expect them to be wearing as a top, is this sort of mercenary... The mercenary plate like this, right? And you guys will have to let me know if I'm correct with that or not. But anyway, it looks like they're led by a 100 Guardian, which is significantly stronger. I don't remember seeing any of that in vanilla, and that's really cool. So maybe the missing top is on purpose. But I think it'd be cooler if instead of missing their top, they were maybe wearing some leather, mercenary leathers. But I do think that the 50 stats guys should probably be wearing this mercenary plate, but maybe the quality on the 100 Guardian would be higher, which you guys may have already done. I don't know. So we're going to continue our way down to AdMag. I just wanted to point that out. It's kind of cool seeing these new little tweaks here and there. Check this out, guys. Now, I know we saw this in a town at one point. Ooh, what is this? There's actually a dude we can talk to here. So this is a Shek. It's a Shek hunter group. Let's go over here with Ruka and see if we can talk to these dudes. It doesn't look like any of them are missing their horns, though, so they might not like Ruka. We'll have to see. Hi there, Wanderer. Any luck hunting? A herd of Garu, no honor in it. Maybe we can negotiate a price on the kill? What? Oh, this is cool, guys. Oh, wow, look at the meat is expensive, though. I mean, it's not super expensive. I think it's 50. 53 is what we normally pay for it, I believe. Maybe it is 61. I wonder if they adjusted the prices. I kind of feel like it used to be 53. Yeah, maybe they did that because that way the value between the dried meat and the raw meat is potentially different. That's interesting. I'm not really sure, guys. You'll have to let me know what's up with that. So I think we'll keep heading on our way. We don't really need any extra food, but it's kind of cool to just see that like there are these Shek hunters that have some animal skins and whatnot that you can purchase. That's pretty neat. All right, guys, now I ended up seeing on the map a ranch that I don't believe I ever saw in vanilla, so we're just going to take a quick look here once the game is done loading. We'll just see what's going on. Looks like we've got a bunch of bulls over here. What a bunch of bull, guys. Jeez. Probably an animal vendor, I'd imagine. Looks like it's a rancher store. Oh, it says private. I wonder if that's just because it's nighttime and we can't really buy here. It looks like there's Shek. A Shek Ranch butcher. That's cool. This is really cool. Yeah, super cool, guys. Check this out. Okay, so I think we're going to come back here during the day. What is this? This is a rancher shack. It's public. So why don't we try getting in here and see if they'll let us go here at night. Maybe there's a vendor in there or something. Not really sure what we got going on here, but let's check it out. Oh, this is definitely a really cool door. Yeah, that's awesome. That's actually really cool. Check that out. There's like a barbed wire fence and this little gate, and you just walk through. This is awesome, man. Wait, that's really cool detail. I like it. And then, so we just kind of are getting over here. We'll get inside this building and see what's up. See if there's anything going on. Oh, hi. The real question is, do we have a vendor here somewhere that we can talk to? What is this guy? Shek Rancher boss? Yeah, let's get over there and see what's going on. Let's see. Hello, traveler. Any news from AdMag? I'm heading there now. Well, if you see a call, tell him he still owes me a boot. A boot? Don't ask. Okay, nice herd. They are strong and free from disease. The young thrive. The elders carry their scars of combat with pride. They shall make for many a feast. Scars of combat? We should never serve meat to a fellow Shek which has not tasted victory in combat. I think there might be a tense on had that you need to change there. You fight the bulls against each other? They need no prompt from us. Shek cattle are by their very nature creatures of honor. They will suffer no slight from their progeny, nor their neighbors. I am grateful to tend to these proud beasts. Well, they look delicious. Thanks. That's cool. So let's, what we'll do here is hit F and then go look at dialogue. I think it was a call, A-K-H-A-L. Where is that? All right, there we go. Well, if you see Akhal, so when we're in AdMag, let's look for someone named Akhal and see if we can find him. All right, let's get going. All right, guys, we got some berserkers that we ran into. They tried to aggro us, and let's see if we can get them to re-aggro us. There we go. Let's get running away now. Oh, cool. We'd like to pull these to the guards at AdMag. I think the guards at AdMag should protect us. I hope. I don't actually know that for a fact, but I believe they should. Oh, actually, you know what we should take a look at? How hard are these guys? Oh, yeah, look at their stats, guys. Holy crap, those guys would eat our lunch more than once in a row. Who are these dudes? Oh, this is a Shek patrol. Can we piss these guys off? Come on, guys. Come on. You know you want to attack us. You know you want to. And you know what we're going to do, actually? We are going to move everyone over here. And then we're going to use VAM. Because VAM is faster than the rest of these dudes. So VAM, I want you to get over here. And not only that, but VAM has a crossbow. Yeah, look at these guys. They're coming. All right, let's get over here. And once they start to de-aggro, we're going to start ticking them off again. See if we can't get their attention. Oh, why is VAM like, yeah, you know what I should do is move as close as I can for ranged combat. That's a great idea, dude. All right, let's get over here and see if we can pull them over here. I don't know that they're going to help us with these dudes. Come on, boy. Ooh. Okay, now, we don't want these guys assisting at all. So let's get them up in there. Because if we get hit, it's going to hurt. And we don't really want that. Oh, whoa, he wouldn't move for a second there. That was interesting. Oh, go, dude. That was so close, guys. So close. All right, so it looks like the guards are actually coming down here now at this point. Yeah, here we go. Now they're getting engaged. Okay, so now we can take everybody off a hold. And I think we can get stuck in. Because there's only 2 of them, right? So we might as well help. And yeah, if we take some damage, we might take a bit of damage, but I think that's okay. Did those guys go off hold? Yeah, they're coming. They're on their way out here. Alright. That dude is down. Vam, why don't you get over there and loot that dude? Take the armor off of him. Her, probably. I think it was. Yeah, we might as well sell all this stuff, right? I mean, there's no reason for us not to. We can go ahead and grab that. Oh, look at the sell value. Even on a junk fragment axe, dude. Heck yeah. Sweet, sweet. Looty loots. Alright. Let's see, and here's the next one here. So we might as well get up in there. Oh, Vam's got the fragment axe in his hand now. That's hilarious. Why don't we trade that fragment axe off so that Vam can actually resume using the correct weapon here. And you can go ahead and go back to ranged, my man. Alright. Now, Vam, are you actually going to pull more dudes? I think he's going to try to run over here. What is this? Oh, this is a Traders Guild caravan. We're fine with that. But what we would really like is... Yeah, here goes Vam. He's aggroing these guys. Alright, Vam, get over here, buddy. Let's get these berserkers aggroed on the guards. Oh, boy. And then there's another one up here that we didn't loot quite yet. So why don't we get over here with Ruka and get this guy looted up. Just so we've got all this juicy, juicy loot. And he doesn't have a first aid kit anymore. I mean, this stuff isn't worth a ton, but it's certainly worth more than what we've got, right? What is the stats on this, too? Yeah, I think it's possible that this might be better than... I mean, it's the same, right? I don't think it's better. I think it's pretty much the same. And it doesn't have the protection from dust storms. I'm very curious, though, what it looks like. Yeah, see, we can see the red hair. That's what I was going for. I was hoping that we could see Zeka's hair. I think we'll stick with whatever. We'll leave it as is. It doesn't matter. It makes no difference at all. Okay, so let's get over here and get fighting with these dudes. Let's join in the fight. Why not? Because we've got plenty of guards here. We might as well attack all of these dudes. Get stuck in. Now, they may be dead by the time we even join the fight, and that's okay. Oh, yeah, look at Zeka getting in there with a hit already. A couple hits. Ruka coming in with a swing, totally missing. Yep, we're getting hit, but that's okay. That's why we're here. We're here to build our skills, man. We're here to build our skills. Yeah, this is great. This is absolutely wonderful. Because these guys have really high skills, and so we're going to get really big jumps in skill every time we actually get a hit. Like Zeka right here getting hits. Man, just her skill is probably just going crazy, I'd imagine. Let's take a look at... oh, Zeka must have started with pretty good skills. Wow, they must have started around 20 on every skill, I guess. Let's take a look. It would be martial arts. Yeah, look at that. 20% with one hit, guys. Absolutely bonkers. That's funny. Oh no, they're picking him up. They've already grabbed him. But the nice thing is as they're grabbing him, the weapons are going on the ground. What is Vam trying to fight now? Oh, is there still one more dude left? What's Vam trying to do here? All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and loot these guys up with Vam, hopefully before they grab all the weapons and stuff. Or, sorry, with Ruka, I guess. I said Vam. I meant Ruka. This is actually pretty cool. We just finished looting all the weapons and everything, and I just happened to know this Shek warrior, right? That's one of the guys walking around. I don't know if this is custom dialogue or not, but it was caught my eye, and I don't remember ever seeing it. So the Shek will crush every flat-skinned nest in the world. The greedy, fat cowards repulse me. I don't know why I read that in a male voice, considering it's a female, obviously. She clearly is a rock climber, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, so we're finally safe and sound here in AdMag, getting our beautiful little cutscene interrupted by this rude Garu pushing us around, but it's okay, it's okay. Wow. Let me know if I got those dimensions correct, because in the picture you sent me, they definitely looked pretty substantial, if you know what I'm saying. So I tried to get it as right as I could. Welcome to the team again. So good to have you. I'm super glad that you guys are both in. Looking forward to the next episode when we get another person in. And also, guys, we need to take a closer look at AdMag. It's a little bit different. We need to check all these prisoners up here to see if they have any loot for us to grab, right? Because, you know, we need some monies. And we did sell everything. So we'll see if we can get another backpack. Maybe there's a place we can get a backpack here in town. But we're going to check out AdMag and see how it's changed. See if we can find a car, I think was his name. And see if there's any NPCs of note here, anybody we can talk to, etc. We'll check the bar for recruits, anything like that. And hopefully one of the recruits here will match who basically has been the most active in the comments. So if you don't know, if you haven't submitted a character yet, go ahead and submit a character. There will be details in the description on kind of what you need. And if you want an idea of what to do, look at the first episode's comments. Anyone who's new, don't forget to go back to that first and second episode potentially. Mostly the first one, I'd say it's a lot easier for me if you just go to the first one to do your character submissions, but you can do them on this video if you want. So I'm tallying up how active people have been in the comments and counting up all the likes and the hearts that they get from me and other members on all the comments they make regarding stories. And the more likes you get, basically the higher your score is. So the more you're interacting with other people and the more people are liking your comments about their storylines or your suggestions for editing their storylines, the higher your score is going to be. And essentially, who's the most active in the comments is effectively going to get brought into the story sooner, right? So anyway, guys, next episode, we are going to explore AdMag, and we're going to continue to look for more recruits and continue to grow our army. We need to start getting into more combat, and I think 5 or 6 people is going to be plenty. So we're going to start engaging more bandits, and we're going to try to get to the point where we can take reasonably large groups of hungry bandits, and then move on to starving bandits, I should say, not hungry bandits, and then move on to dust bandits as we can. And we're going to keep exploring this mod and find great stuff. So anyway, guys, it's been so much fun. And, oops, wow, I was actually going crazy on that zoom there. Anyway, we're going to do all that stuff in the next episode, guys. So stay tuned, and thank you all so much for watching. I had a ton of fun with you dudes today. It was an absolute blast. And if you guys had as much fun as I did, don't forget to let me know by crushing that thumbs up button, baby. It means the world to me, as does your support. I just can't tell you how much it means to me. And as always, I can't wait to see you for some more gaming shenanigans in the next episode. Love ya!